The 365 Pro Wrestling.
365 Nation, welcome to another episode of the 365 Pro Wrestling Podcast. Today my guest is Nicky Martin, and he's going to talk to you about his pick'ems for January 25th in Guelph. So without further ado, let's talk to Nick. Alright guys, I told you I had a guest. I had someone who's going to make his predictions for this Saturday, January 25th in Guelph, and he is none other than too magnificent Nicky Martin.
I'm back!
So I'm just going to read through the card. Nick's going to give us his predictions, and then we're going to go from there. So first up, we'll go with none other than Lenny Lilac, Mr. Temple himself, versus Clay Wilson.
You know, both of those competitors are super duper awesome. They get the crowd going. They're impressive in the ring. But you know what? I got to give the edge to Mr. Lilac. I've had the unpleasant time of getting close to ringside with him, and he's always got something up his sleeve, and I wouldn't doubt it when he gets in the ring with Mr. Wilson. So, Mr. Wilson, if I give you any advice, pay attention and do whatever you can for the win.
And that might even include watching out for Tex Lexus or one of the other Temple members, because they're always around.
They are.
Speaking of other Temple members, Jeff Black takes on Warhead versus Brandon Jacobs in a three-way match.
Well, you know, I know what Jacobs is capable of. I wouldn't count him out for anything, but I also know that Warhead is one crafty veteran. And you got, who's the third guy in there?
We got Warhead, Jeff Black, and Brandon Jacobs.
Jeff Black, veteran of the ring. And we got a young and chipper gentleman by the name of Mr. Jacobs. You know what? I'm going to go with the dark horse here. I think Jacobs is going to pull it off. I don't know how, but if he's learned anything from me out at ringside, he's going to pull it off.
And now in a big match, it's a hot seat match. The loser of this match will not wrestle on the next Guelph show. We have Joey Allen versus Super Kamikaze. So it's a winner-take-all match.
The Joey Allen and Super K. High flyer against technical submission. You know what? This is a hard one, dude. This is a hard one. But I'm going to go with Joey Allen.
All right. Any reason why?
Joey is a guy that's going to do whatever it takes to win. He's always out trying to better himself, always out trying to outdo his opponent. And man, that guy, when he gets into the gym, I've heard he's a beast. So he's got an edge, man.
There we go. All right. What about BMD versus Eazy-E, Eric Kearney?
BMD versus Eazy-E. Oh my goodness. Two of the absolute best in Ontario. Can I choose a draw on this one?
You can indeed. I thought you were going to say a draw. I thought you were going to say BMD versus Eazy-E, OMG.
OMG. You know what? I will say this: if Eazy-E wins it, he's definitely going to be all smiles.
There we go. And then next we have CeCe Moss versus Holly Dead.
Holly Dead, again, one of the Twisted Sisters. She's going to be super impressive. I've seen her work with the Hall Sisters, actually, and a lot of other different people throughout the United States. I think she's worked in Mexico. She's worked here. And CeCe Moss, again, she's got the Temple backing, so it's going to be a tough one. But I think CeCe is going to squeak it out. Barely, but I think she's going to manage it.
Impressive. Now we have yours truly, Eddie Osborne, versus the big man, Brodie King.
Brodie King, Villain Enterprises. You know what? If you've listened to my ring music, my friend, I am also the villain. So, I mean, this is going to be one heck of a hard-hitting fight. I think it's going to be a barn burner. I'm going to sit back. I'm going to enjoy. I'm going to hope that you can pull it off, man. But Brodie's going to be bringing it, so you better be ready.
I agree. And then in our main event, we have the walking weapon, Josh Alexander, taking on the born sinner, Judas Icarus.
The born sinner, Judas Icarus, Josh Alexander. Josh is one of the most impressive people in all of Ontario. He's got that devastating finisher. Icarus is making a name for himself in both BC, and I think he's been here a few times. And man, both are super impressive. But Ontario Edge, got to go with Josh. He's got the experience of Impact behind him. And who knows who he might bring with him. He might bring somebody to help him out. He might not. He doesn't even need somebody to help him out. But I think it's going to be Josh Alexander for the win on that one.
All right. You heard it here, folks. Nicky Martin went with Lenny Lilac over Clay Wilson. He went with Brandon Jacobs over Warhead and Jeff Black. He chose Joey Allen over Super K. He picked a draw between Eazy-E and BMD. I think he picked me versus Brodie King, but he wasn't sure. And he took CeCe Moss over Holly Dead, and he took Josh Alexander over Judas Icarus in the main event. So we're going to check back on Monday and tell you how he did on his score out of 7. And folks, I hope you did real well. I hope you guys enjoy the show. If you need tickets, you can join us at 365prowrestling.com and get them anytime before the event or day of at the event. Thank you very much to magnificent Nicky Martin. Hope you join us again soon.
Absolutely. Get them tickets, folks. It's going to be a can't miss card. And oh my God, 365. I can't wait.
Thank you again for joining me, 365 Nation. Remember, we are only days away from 365 Pro Wrestling Igniting in Kitchener and in Guelph. Get your tickets at 365prowrestling.com or day of at the venue. Thank you so much and look forward to talking to you again tomorrow.